Your phone lights up. You already know what it isn't. It's not her. No argument, no explanation, just silence. Yesterday she wanted you. Today it feels like you don't exist. And you're sitting there, replaying everything. Every word, every pause, every joke that maybe landed wrong. Trying to find the exact second something broke. Stay with me, because what I'm about to explain will change forever how you see attraction. You tell yourself it doesn't make sense. There was chemistry, laughter, eye contact that lasted a second too long. And then she disappeared. No warning, no conflict, just distance. And that's when the most dangerous thought enters your mind. What did I do wrong? If you've ever asked yourself that question, stop for a second and hit like, because this video is for you. Here's what happens next, and most men don't even realize it. You start shrinking inside your own head. You rewrite messages, you overanalyze tone. You become softer, more careful, more available. You think you're fixing things, but you're actually draining the very thing that created attraction in the first place. And this wasn't random, it's psychological. Here's the truth no one tells men. She didn't lose interest overnight. Her nervous system did. Attraction doesn't fade, it collapses. And it collapses when emotional tension dies. Attraction isn't logical, it's neurological. It's built on contrast, on polarity, on emotional movement. When everything becomes predictable, when your presence no longer creates stimulation, her brain stops releasing dopamine. And when dopamine disappears, desire follows. That's not love leaving, that's control replacing tension. Not control over you, control over how she feels. Her mind doesn't ask, is he a good guy? It asks, does he still make me feel something? And when the answer slowly becomes no, she doesn't argue, she doesn't explain, she disconnects, silently. If this is already feeling uncomfortably familiar, subscribe, because this channel isn't about comfort, it's about clarity. Now here's the mistake almost every man overlooks. You didn't push her away by being kind. You pushed her away by becoming predictable. Too available, too invested, too emotionally exposed without solid inner strength. You stopped being a question mark. You stopped being a challenge. And the feminine nervous system doesn't chase answers. It chases emotional movement. When your attention became guaranteed, her curiosity starved. This isn't cruelty, it's biology. Let me show you how this plays out in real life. A man meets a woman at a party. They talk for hours. She laughs, touches his arm, mirrors his energy. He leaves first. She texts him the next day. Momentum builds, and then he accelerates. Good morning texts, instant replies, long explanations, emotional availability without containment. He thinks he's building connection, but her nervous system reads something else. No space, no risk, no tension. So subconsciously, something shifts. Interest becomes neutrality. Neutrality becomes distance. And from his perspective, it looks like it happened overnight. But inside her, the decision was already made. Here's the brutal truth most men resist. Attraction isn't sustained by effort. It's sustained by self-control. By knowing who you are and not bending yourself to be chosen. The moment you start needing her response, you hand her emotional authority. And the dynamic shifts. She no longer feels attracted. She feels responsible. And desire cannot survive where responsibility replaces tension. This isn't about manipulation. It's about alignment. If you're still watching this, comment clarity, because that tells me you're ready to stop repeating the same pattern. So what actually changes everything? You stop chasing clarity. You stop demanding reassurance. You stop trying to resurrect what already died. Because the strongest psychological position is composure. You don't react. You don't plead. You don't explain yourself into irrelevance. You return to center. You reclaim your rhythm, your mission, your internal gravity. And here's the paradox most men never understand. The moment you stop trying to pull her back is the moment you become attractive again. Not to manipulate her, but because your energy resets. You're no longer asking to be chosen. You're choosing yourself. And whether she comes back or not, you move forward intact. Because the real loss was never her interest. It was losing yourself trying to keep it. If this gave you clarity, subscribe. More videos like this are coming, and they're not designed to make you feel better. They're designed to make you stronger.